Hi guys, thank you so much for returning back to my music and makeup channel. It's your girl AJ here, and I am going to be showing you guys how to do this really beautiful smoky eye. Remember that the focus is the eyes. If you guys want to know more about my skincare routine and like how I do my foundation and all that other stuff, go ahead and comment that and let me know what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to see. This is like my everyday brown smoky eye. This smoky eye is bae. This smoky eye is life. Remember that the focus is the eyes, so we want to go ahead and do nude lips and nude everything else. But anyways, let's go ahead and just get into the video. I feel like I'm talking too much. I love you guys too much, and yeah, and blah blah blah, and let's get into the video. Okay, so here we are. We're about to do a smoky eye, which is why I have you guys really close in. Let's just dive right in. Let's just get right into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put primer on my eye. I'm gonna use, well, all over my face. I'm gonna use this Too Faced hangover thingamajig thing. I don't know. I don't really like it just because it smells kind of like coconut, and I don't really like coconut, but it's good. It's a good product. Okay, so I'm gonna next go in with my foundation from MaryKay. This is not my color, but we're gonna try to make it work. I'm gonna take one of these small brushes and just put that all into my face. It's very orange, but I'm gonna try and even it out. And I always do foundation before anything else. I'm gonna take my Too Faced powder and I'm gonna even out the orangeness with some yellow, and hopefully that works. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my concealer, LA Girl Pro Concealer, of course. And you want to make sure that this is wet, because if it's dry, you're gonna have a way hard time blending everything in. So make sure this is not wet, but more like damp. Set this with my Laura Mercier powder. And to bake, I'm going to take the back end, the flat end of my beauty blender, and I'm gonna take that powder and put it there. And I don't usually bake. The only reason why I am baking is because we are doing a smoky eye and I don't want everything to fall all over my face. Boom, and we baking, baby. And if you want like a full detailed eyebrow tutorial, I will put the card right up there or up here somewhere, and you can go ahead and check out my eyebrow tutorial. Okay, so now that the very thick brows are done, now we're going to get into the reason why you're all here, the picture in the thumbnail, the words down below, the eyeshadow, the smoky eye. I'm gonna go into my Coastal Scents natural palette. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Natural palette. And I'm going to take this color that I always use. It's like a fleshy flesh tone color. And then I'm just gonna take a brush, a blending brush, and I'm gonna go in and put that into my crease. And the good thing about baking is that when you're doing your eyeshadow, whatever falls down from your eyes, it can catch and you can just dust it away. So now, after we've taken that fleshy color, we're going to take this reddish color And we're gonna put that in the crease also, but just a little lower than the first color. Not that hard, very, very easy. So now that we have done that, we are going to take one of these black kind of liner things. You can get one of these from ColourPop or like an IPSY subscription or anything. It's just a black color. And we're gonna play around like children on a playground, and we're gonna do something really, really crazy and messy right now. We're gonna just put that everywhere. Put that everywhere. And don't be afraid of how you're doing this. I have no technique. I just put it like everywhere, really messy, because we're gonna put a color on top of it. This is going to serve as the base. Does anyone know if Once came out with a new episode yet? Once Upon a Time. That is my show. This is my jam. I'm obsessed with Once Upon a Time. Like, a person who loves Disney like me, you can't tell me you're gonna put Disney in a television show, like with real people, like bringing the Disney characters to life, and I wouldn't love it? Like, what? No, I love it. But we're gonna take one of these flat brushes, and we're just gonna smudge that black in. Just a little. To my Coastal Scents 88 shadow palette, and this is the warm shadow palette or whatever, and I'm gonna use a lot of these browns at the bottom, the ones that I really like to use, and I'm gonna put that right on top of that black that we just put down. And you really got to take your time with this because it's not gonna go brown like right immediately. You really got to kind of pack it on. So whatever color you put on that black, you got to really pack it in. Like, I've done this with a green duochrome. The black will always serve as a base. Now I'm going to go in with more of a smudge kind of brush, and I'm gonna take those browns again and try to marry them to the two colors I have going on here. And you really want to do it like windshield wiper moves, or just like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you can add a little black in there, mix it with that brown, just so that you could get a nice gradient effect at the end. And the rule is always, if you are going to wear dark eyeshadow, have a natural nude lip. If you are going to have natural eyes, have a bold lip. That is always the rule of thumb. I'm gonna go in with that brush that I used earlier, with nothing. I'm not gonna add anything else on it, and then I'm just gonna buff everything out. And boom, there we go. Problem is, my least favorite part about doing looks like this is taking it off. When you look so good and then you gotta take off all your makeup, like, I hate that. So now we're gonna go ahead and remove that bake that we added on here under our eyes. And whenever you're doing a really dark eye, you do want to have a bright under eye also. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take that red color that we put at the top, and I'm gonna just buff that into my under eye. So I'm gonna gonna take my unicorn brush, my favorite, and my contour color. I don't really like using the liquids that much. I'm gonna use the powder, so. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my blush color really quickly. My black Radiance. Just add blush really quick. You always want to sweep that blush up. And I'm going to take this highlight bronzer palette from e.l.f. As you can see, I really love it. I use it a lot. And I'm going to use that gold color and just give myself a nice shine. Then I'm going to take a really tiny brush from Real Techniques. Then I'm going to take that color and then I'm going to go in the center right there. Now I'm going to take that black color that we used earlier and I'm going to line the inside of my eyes. Now I would usually go in with a little mascara because, as some of you may know, I do not wear lashes. So here we go. I'm using this mascara by Makeup Forever. I'm going to also take this Bella Pierre one and I'm going to just focus that on the bottom lashes. Now I'm going to just take one of these really small smudge type of brushes and I'm gonna go into that brown again and just kind of smoke out my lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with my Iman lip liner and just line my lips really quickly. You could also use like one of these brown eye pencils to go in and color the top, but I didn't want to do that. If you do that, it will be more brown, but I like the black tint underneath. I'm going to take this Liquid Lippy by NYX. I don't know the shade. No, the shade is in Dubai. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my lips. So we're gonna just wait for this to dry down a little bit. Now, once that has dried down a little bit, I'm going to take one of these nude colors. I got this at Walgreens. It's called Nostalgic though, and it's like a really, really, really light kind of, I don't know if you can see that, kind of pale kind of color. And I'm gonna go in with that on top to make it an ombre look. And don't forget, this is the most important part, one finger. All of that would have been on your teeth. So this is the final look. I love these really, really dark looks, and I do love that it is more brown than black. You can go ahead and put any color on top of that black and it'll be a smoky eye of any color. But this is like one of my favorite looks, and I actually do this kind of too much, kind of like really, really often. I do this look like really a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe so that you are updated on every single one of my videos. You can see the cards up above to any one of my videos, like my intro, my singing competition one, the one I did with my fiance, like hilarious videos. And go ahead and click that bell below so that you are notified of all of my uploads. I love you guys so much and have a great day. Mwah. Love you. Bye.